Hey everybody, it's Nicola here. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Leaf. It is an absolutely gorgeous day outside today. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom and the petals floating through the air. It's so beautiful. Anyways, today we have quite a few things going on actually. There's a fishing tourney happening right now, but the main reason I wanted to play today was because we have a new villager who I haven't met yet, which is really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to entering their house and seeing who they are. They have quite an interesting house actually, a bright green roof, looks pretty cool. But anyways, let's go inside and meet our new villager. I'm very excited. Who will it be? Oh, I know you! You're Drake, right? Hey! Oh my goodness, your music. Oh, I'm not ready for visitors yet. I'm Drake and I just moved here today, Quacko. I need some time to get all unpacked. Let's hang out tomorrow instead. Sure, buddy, you have a really awesome name, because, you know, he's a duck. Oh, I guess, like, you and Dina can be, like, duck friends. Yeah? Sure, okay. So, anyways, that's our newest villager. I'm aware of Drake's existence. I'm not sure if he's actually been in my town previously, but that's kind of interesting. He's moved a little bit close to my house, but it's not so much in the way that it's going to bother me, but he's kind of moved close to this little cluster of houses that are down here, which I quite like. Speaking of which, here's Dina up here. She's fishing though, so I won't disturb her, but yeah, aside from Drake moving in, let's go and head over to the plaza. Oh, here's another thing. Two other things actually. Becky has actually told me that she'll be moving out on the 13th, so it's kind of a shame because I kind of had like a funny relationship with her and that I sort of really disliked her at the beginning and she was kind of rude to me, but she kind of redeemed herself. I don't actually mind having people that I dislike because it kind of makes it more interesting, but anyway, she's going to be moving out on the 13th, so yeah, we'll say goodbye to her then. I'll come back and send her off for sure. But anyways, there's a lot of flowers around here, and it's because I've decided to start decorating my town. Not that this is how I want my town to look, but I'm right now planning out a pathway system that I want to kind of run between the main parts of the town. So if we run up here, the idea is that you would come into town and then there's like a main pathway that splits off in two directions, so we have like the town hall this way, and down this way. I'm not really sure where I want this way to lead, but I've kind of lined out like a little path area that I'm going to line with flowers and bushes and maybe some trees. Kind of stops here because I want this area to be like a really nice sort of decorative area with maybe like a fountain and lots of flowers and a really nice sort of more man-made area. Hey Pippi, how are you? I'll talk to you in a second. So yeah, this is literally just guidelines, this isn't how it's gonna look, but I just wanted to sort of make a plan for the main walkway going through town. And also I put some patterns on the floor where I want to plant trees, because I figured I could maybe have like a row of, what are they called in this game? Pine trees? Fir trees? You know, the dark ones. This one right here. So I figured I would maybe want to put like a row of those all the way along the back of my town. So that's kind of what the patterns are there for, to represent the trees that will be here at some point. But yeah, the main thing was just I was working on this path system which kind of goes across here to the town hall, and then it goes down onto the bridge and over here to the plaza, which leads us nicely to Chip over here. Now there's a bunch of stuff on the ground here because I actually got up fairly early, early enough to be at the start of the fishing tourney so that I could actually get some catches in without the animals interrupting me. Because of course, as I mentioned before, there's furniture to be gotten from the fishing tourney. Winning's not so important unless you want the trophy, but for me I really wanted to get the furniture set. Now actually here on the floor I have 6 pieces of furniture, 5 pieces of furniture and a carpet. So I've actually gotten all of the fishing set that I can get during this tourney. Now the way this kind of works is a little bit strange. Basically, for one tourney it'll offer half of the furniture set, and then the next fishing tourney you take part in will offer the second half of the set. So you can only collect these 6 pieces, and then the next time it'll be the wallpaper and then the 5 other pieces of furniture. So I actually have some spares up here and also some random furniture that he gave me, because before I said all you have to do is beat your record. That's not strictly true. What happens is you hand a fish in to Chip, and if it's a new record, that's great, he'll give you a piece of furniture. But in order for it to be part of the fishing set, it has to be a big fish for that species, because he will actually say, whoa, that's pretty big for a, and then the name of your fish, so like, whoa, that's pretty big for a dab, or anything like that. So it actually has to be an exceptional size of fish within that fish's category, plus it has to be a new record as well. So I basically caught, well, this is how many fish I handed in, so that's 6, 12, 16, so a full inventory's worth of fish, and I got the whole set and some spare. So start with your smallest fish and work your way up, and he'll tell you if it's a big variety of that specific breed or whatever, and that's what you need to actually get the fishing items. Otherwise he'll just give you some random stuff. This is the furniture that I happened to get to him, and a carpet as well, which is kind of interesting. Nothing too special here, but yeah, I figured I'd just go over it again. Right now I've got a sea bass in at the moment, I think, because this fishing tourney, before it was a specific type of fish, now it's just the biggest fish wins. So I may head over to the island and catch like a shark or an ocean sunfish or something that's really big and hand that in at the end of the day to get myself a gold trophy. If I can be bothered to do that. Or I might leave it and see if I can get 3rd place, because I figure like the silver and bronze trophies are like the hardest things to get, but we did get a silver one last time, so I do feel I should probably go for gold rather than try and get 3rd place. But anyways, that's what I spent my morning doing. I've actually kind of been around town and stuff already today and done all my little chores, but one other thing that I started doing, hey Becky, you doing some fishing? Yeah, one other thing that happened is that Blathers talked to me, much like how he mentioned the museum renovation before to add a 2nd floor. Well, he has something else to request from me, and that is to build a cafe in Lily Cove, not in the museum, in the town. So I've decided to place that right down here next to retail, and I'm still working on funding it. I'm not sure how much I have left actually, so let's just have a quick look. For a cafe, we need 250,000 bells, so I'm a little ways off, but I'm going to be building this here, and actually Brewster is going to come and run the cafe here, which is really cool. I really like the cafe. I kind of wanted to put it, I really struggled with placing this thing. I was like so confused as to where I wanted to put it, but I decided to put it next to retail so that the path can kind of come down here and like wind around to this side of town. So it's kind of like next to the river, but at the bottom half of town, sort of looking over the ocean. I thought it was quite cool to have it placed here, so yeah, that's like the other big thing that's happened. I haven't built any more public works projects, I don't think. I've just kind of been laying out this pathway for my town, so I'm not really sure how this is going to come together, but hopefully soon I will have a little bit of a better idea. It looks kind of a bit messy right now, but things will improve soon for sure. But anyways, let's go talk to Pippi here and catch up with her, because we haven't really talked to her much. So, caught anything yet, Nicola? I'm like in total fish hunting mode right now, so you better watch out. Oh, she's like super, super into the fishing tourney. That's kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, aside from the other news of Becky moving out, there hasn't been a huge amount of stuff happening. I'll probably come back on the 13th to say goodbye to Becky, and maybe by then my town will be a little bit more formed in terms of like what it's actually going to look like. But until then, I'm just going to end things off here. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. So if you have any sort of comments on making paths and stuff, I'd love to hear it, because I've never really done this, to be honest. Like, some people put like patterns on the ground to create like a sort of like cobblestone path or something like that. But I was maybe just gonna leave it as grass and line it with flowers and trees, but if any of you have some creative ideas, let me know, or like tweet me some pictures of your town and stuff. Not that I will copy it or anything, but just for some inspiration, because I do find this kind of stuff really interesting, but I do prefer slightly more of a natural look to my town, I will be honest. But yeah, I'll have a good think, and I will try and come up with something a little bit more further down the line in terms of my ideas for the next video. So yeah, that's it for today. It's a little bit short, but I pretty much said all I wanted to today, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're still enjoying the series, even though it's a little bit more disjointed. I hope to make some more progress on my town, because I've kind of been putting off recording on some days because I think, well, there's not really that much to show, but if you guys are okay just chilling out and talking to animals and stuff, that's fine. We can do more of that. Anyways, let's end the video off here by the waterfall and the cherry blossom tree and the blossoms in the air. So beautiful. Alright, well that's me for today, so thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next video.